Let us calculate the ripple factor of inductor filter. For that we take the frequency components of the rectifier output which is derived using Fourier series. So we can write the same equation in terms of voltage as V0 is equal to 2 Vm by pi minus 4 Vm by 3 pi into cos 2 theta, and so on. We will get the higher order terms. And this is the equation for frequency components of full wave rectifier. Now from this above equation I can write the DC component. This is the DC component as it has no variables, that is Vm is constant, pi is constant, so therefore I can say that this is the DC component. This first term represents the DC component. So if I want to write this term in terms of current, I can write IDC is equal to V divided by R is I. So therefore I write it as 2 Vm by pi RL. Now neglecting the higher order terms, I will consider only the first component, first AC component, which is given by 4 Vm by 3 pi into cos 2 theta. Now from this equation I can write that the maximum value of the AC component, maximum value of AC component is given by, we know that the maximum value of cos 2 theta is 1. So therefore we get the maximum value of this term as 4 Vm by 3 pi, considering only the magnitude. Now from this equation I can next write what is the maximum value of AC component of current. Maximum value of AC component in terms of current, I can write it as this equation. I can write as 4 Vm by 3 pi divided by the resistance. Here we have inductor as well as resistor, so therefore the total resistance in the circuit, I will write it as RL square plus XL square, where XL is the reactance of the inductor. So this is the maximum value of the AC component in terms of current. Now next I will write the RMS value of AC component of current, RMS value of AC component. And RMS value, if I denote with IRMS dash, we can write the RMS value as the maximum value divided by root 2, or 1 by root 2 times of maximum value will give you the RMS value of current. So therefore dividing this equation with root 2, we will get the RMS value of AC component, which is 4 Vm by 3 root 2 into pi into under root of RL square plus XL square. Let us consider this as equation 3. Now if we substitute equation 2 and equation 3 in the formula for ripple factor, we will get the ripple factor of inductor filter. Now here we have IDC and RMS value, so therefore ripple factor is given by the ratio of RMS value, that is we substitute our equation 3, RMS value of AC component, which is 4 Vm by 3 root 2 into pi into under root of RL square plus XL square divided by DC component, which is 2 Vm by pi RL. Now if we simplify, Vm in the numerator will get cancelled and also this 2 will get cancelled. So therefore here we get 2 RL, so or I will write 2 by 3 root 2 pi into under root of RL square plus XL square multiplied by these two terms will go to the numerator, so we will get pi RL divided by 1. Okay, so here again I can cancel pi as well as 2. So what do we get here is ripple factor is equal to root 2 divided by 3 into pi, not pi, we'll get root 2 by 3 into under root of RL square plus XL square. Pi will get cancelled, so this RL in the numerator I will write as it is. So I can take RL common in the denominator, root 2 RL by 3 into RL. If I take common, I will get under root of 1 plus XL square by RL square. Okay, so here I can take this, I can cancel this RL and I will get root 2 by 3 into 1 plus XL square by RL square. This one to the power of 1 by 2. So again we will further simplify this equation. Now here in this case, if what is XL? XL is the reactance of the inductor. If XL square by RL square is much greater than 1, that is, if the value of this XL square by RL square is very large compared to 1, then I can neglect 1 in this equation. So I will write my ripple factor equation as root 2 by 3 into XL square plus XL square by RL square to the power of 1 by 2. Now I can substitute XL as 2 omega L. So therefore we will get root 2 by, before that I can cancel this root and square, so I will get 3XL square in the denominator and I can write RL in the numerator. So I will substitute this XL square. We will get ripple factor is equal to root 2 into RL by 3 into XL can be written as 2 omega L. Again this 2 will get cancelled, so therefore you will get ripple factor of inductor filter as RL divided by 3 root 2 omega L. So your ripple factor in case of inductor filter, we can see from this equation that it is inversely proportional to the inductance of the inductor which you are connecting in the circuit, and also ripple factor is directly proportional to the load resistance. The more is the load resistor value, the more will be the ripples. So for any inductor filter we have to take the load resistance value to be a smaller one.